going on, everybody? What's going on? So, because of what's going on? All right, all right. Get started. That's funny. What's up, man?
What's up?
It's so funny, man. Like having our conversation, our daily talks. You know. Nah, I just wanted to,
It's
you know, like,
time.
yeah, it is, man.
What,
Time.
what was that song?
Which
That
one?
started off that it's like that electrical song. It's time from back in the day.
The
Used to
let's.
play at all the parties.
I don't know, man. You caught me off guard. So many of them. You ain't talking about you ain't talking about the time, the group, is you?
No, I don't know. It's a song. I can't remember. I'll figure it out. I'll let you
Okay,
know.
okay, gotcha. So the so anyway, I want to thank everybody once again joining us on Transportation Tuesday. Like I said, we just try to do this to try to be able to give information and let everybody know how things go in the transportation industry, and also try to encourage you to start your own business. So today we want to talk about self-employed insurance and how a lot of times I've always had conversation with individuals say, hey, if I had, if me leaving my current job to start my business, I would love to, but not having insurance is a big issue for them.
Mhm.
So, you know, uh, so, but the thing about it, a lot of people don't realize that when you start a business, um, it's like if that's your form of employment, then technically um, you can get into the exchange. You know what I'm saying? The Affordable Care Act. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
can actually, but I think just like even like myself, the reason, I stayed in corporate America for so long because, I felt like since you were
Self-employed.
self-employed that
Mm.
I needed to be the one to carry the insurance.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and then since I had medical conditions so that's when I really thought I need to keep a job so I can keep medical benefits. But in actuality, I didn't have to do that. I could just, get my own medical benefits, and if you don't want to get medical benefits, you have the option to pay cash, right? And
Yeah.
you can make have a conversation with your doctor, and the doctor can put you on a
Hmm.
payment plan, like I did. So once all I had to do was see my doctor every 6 months, and you know twice a year,
And,
and that's when I seen my doctor. And all and other benefits is, and you keep the other benefits separate. You keep your eyes. You could get separate benefits for your eye,
yeah.
for your eyeglasses and your eye care, and you could
Hmm.
get separate. Everybody knows you could get separate a separate dental plan.
Hmm.
So I
That's
don't
true.
want anybody to ever think that they need to keep a job to hold just so they can hold the medical benefits if their significant other is a self-employed. And also too, the amount of money you pay is about the same.
Yeah, it is.
Same amount they take out your check every pay
Exactly.
period. Yeah. So if you think about the amount of money they take out your check every pay period, it's going to be the same amount of money you'll have to pay monthly.
Exactly. Because like I said, mine is my particular insurance company that I use. I found them through the exchange, and like you said, it's
And
I mean,
mine,
it's still about the same, huh?
and mine too. We just use
Yeah.
separate companies for separate specializing in different things. So we use two different healthcare programs.
Yeah, but then because like I said, I understand people feel like doing you know trying to do healthcare, and it's like, now that they passed it where you don't have to have it. Because I remember when, and that was an issue for me when I was
Yeah, you're like
with the taxes, because
you had to pay if you had to use
yeah,
penalty if you didn't
yeah,
apply.
and so for a while I had to pay those penalties because I was like, it's not worth having it in the morning. I mean, having that insurance. So when you look at insurance now, it's not as expensive as it used to be when we was first doing
Yeah,
the
right.
Affordable Care Act.
Yep.
And then it's a little bit more open now, to flexible now, a little bit more flexible.
Yep.
So and I owe a lot of that to you for you telling me to go ahead and still, look, and you'll find that policy. And so, even though, and I've had, to have some physicals and things like that. It covers, only so much, but, still is better than nothing. But the thing about it is you can write it off. It's from a business perspective, you know.
Exactly.
And I think that's because you can't, I don't think, well, you probably can write your,
You
when we,
can. So yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Medical
yeah,
benefits, that's a write off. Yeah.
yeah. Because I know they had changed a couple things, and then thing about it, you can use, GoodRx to
To get discounts
find
on medication.
discounts and stuff. So it's a
Yeah.
it's a lot of little things you can do when it comes to, insurance. So when I hear people say I don't want to start my business because of that, it's not like that anymore. Those days are over with. And really and truly, I think that's what needs to happen anyway, where a lot of individuals are, thinking about, starting their businesses, but that's a part about, getting off to the right start. And I think that's a part of it too. And then also too, when you do dental, the dental part, all that, usually you can get the dental and the health. I mean, vision also at the same time. So
Yeah,
it's kind of,
the vision and dental are the least expensive of the three.
yeah,
Medical is
yeah,
always going to be, and you'd be surprised for a family of three or
mm,
four. I think um I med, I think it is
hmm,
like 60. It's like $65
a
a,
week, a
a month.
month. Wow,
Yeah,
wow,
for
wow.
a family. So it's not that expensive, and they give you good quality care. The
Yeah,
same care you would get as if you had a job at a corporate
corporate. Yeah,
in corporate
because
or
mine's
any
a
other job that give you medical benefits.
better benefits.
The amount you pay is
Hmm.
not that much different.
Yeah, because the one I have is four. I think it's what, 409, something like that a month. 409, something
Yeah.
like that.
Hmm.
And so it's um and it's kind of like I think it's I want to say it's the silver package to where I got it set up. So I mean, I like I said, I just
And
you know
with the Affordable Care Act, they give you medical discounts, right? So
uh
if you pick a package, let's say you get a package with United Healthcare,
mm,
and for you and your family to have full benefits, it costs $650. But
okay,
the way the Affordable Care Act is, if it's you and your kids,
yeah,
they will give you a discount. So you go from paying $650 a month to almost $50 a month. That's how much of a discount they give you.
okay,
Especially if you have children. It could be
okay,
it could be a single parent and a child. And you pick
okay.
650 plan, that one child will get you that discount going from, and you will be paying $50 a month as opposed to
Was
$600.
$60 a month?
So
Yeah,
they're going to give you a discount on whatever plan you choose. So
yeah.
don't fret when you see the price.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why I said, when someone come up to me, they always ask me. They was like, "Man, I want to start it, man, but I because of self-employment. Because of insurance, man.
Hmm.
Is and I'm like, it's different
Hmm.
than when I started at 17. the business 17 years ago.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said I can't, that's why I wanted to come on here and talk about it, because I felt like, the things that we've done at Crawford, especially since, sorry, allergies bothering me. Especially since you've been able to, we talked about, different type of insurance that, that we had to bring people in, talk to them, and they also have, because you can also get with your agent to help you
Yes.
find some insurance,
Yes. Yep.
and so, and it's so many ways to do it. It's like I said, it's probably one of the, I guess one of the things that's really changed, even though it's been a hot button topic for for the last couple of years, as far as political, but insurance is real cheap now. Not cheap, but real accessible.
It's affordable.
Yeah, affordable. That's exactly why it's called Affordable Care Act.
Yeah, it's affordable. They really did make it affordable for anybody, for entrepreneurs specifically, to have benefits.
Exactly.
Have medical benefits. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry. But anyway, so that, that, like I said, I just try to tell everybody on here, like I said, we get on here just to, have a discussion of the things we do every day as far as business, and then how we talk to our employees about insurance and things like that, and telling them, because as us being, small business, we don't have to provide insurance, but what we do, we provide them with, resources, yes, and to support them with, like I said, someone they can talk to about insurance, and so but that's why I said it's so much different now. Knowledge now is just powerful, and so with us, what we try to do is just get everybody to understand that, it's start your business. Don't let insurance be the issue, and because at the end of the day, if you really just like my doctor, she told me, hey, I need you to lose about 10 pounds. Okay. I got about 5 more pounds to lose. And it literally just changing my diet. She told me, you change your diet, I have no issues. I'll tell anybody, get you a doctor that really wants to see you do it through diet. And you're going to feel so much better.
You don't have to worry about being on any type of medication. And then you won't have to worry about that bill.
Exactly. So then you just have insurance for, I guess, preventable situations, like, preventive situations. And so, and then you start seeing your costs change.
Yeah.
I mean, as you get, like, saying, as you get a little bit older in season, as it's great, right? So, you be like, you start trying to change. But I mean, that's the thing about me and you. We've changed our diet. We've done a lot trying to, but you feel better. You feel better. So anyway, so that's why I said I wanted to, just talk about the factors that, once again, when someone asked me about, the difference in why they won't start their business and everything. So like, and so with that, I think that's really and truly, I think that that's coming. It's because you got Medicare out there, so some people can do Medicare. Is it Medicare or Medicaid? Which is it?
Medicare.
Medicare. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. But I think also too, you got to think about disability insurance.
Yeah, to a short and long-term disability, or short-term disability.
Because if you go out, if you get sick or you get injured or you get hurt, you don't have that time off from work, right? When you work for a job, you get that PPO, personal time off. You get PTO, you got vacation time, that sort of thing. So when you're an entrepreneur, you need to get some type of short-term disability insurance. So if you have a surgery or any type of circumstance where you're going to be out of work, if you need to have that, so it'll cover whatever income you're missing.
Yeah, like what we have. I think ours is with Colonial. I think it is
Colonial Life.
Yeah, and it's I think the other ones out there is with Aflac and different ones like that.
Yeah,
that's short term.
Yeah, we have several employees that benefited from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like you said, trying to get everybody to understand, when you set up your small business, set it up in a way that, because if if anything happens and you need that time off, you can, because like I said, if I have to go out, that means it doesn't mean my salary doesn't have to stop. My short-term disability would kick in,
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
and at the same time, the short-term disability is something that we put in place because you can always have, because it's like, when we had the call earlier and we talked about workman comp,
Yeah. Hmm.
because that's one thing about it, with that's another insurance that that you have to have when it comes to
Hmm.
your small businesses when you
Hmm.
doing certain things. You know, like the young lady asked us today about, about employees. She wanted to know about just everything. I mean, so like I said, with just talking about health insurance and just insurance in general, for the small businesses, and things of that nature.
Yeah, it's easy access, but like again, you don't want that to deter you from
Mm,
you don't want that to deter you from becoming an entrepreneur.
nah,
And we also, like, if anybody wants a list of those agencies, just hit us up in the DM, and I'll be more than happy to give you
provide.
provide you
Yeah,
some information.
yeah, because like I said, that's what we're here for. We're really here to try to, when me and Mish get on, when my wife get on here, we're on here just really trying to put the information out there, what we do day to day. What you're getting from us on Transportation Tuesdays, it's like day to day operation. We basically
Mm-hmm.
give you like an insight of something you might not even thought about, or
Mm-hmm.
so like I said, you'll be able to go to our different outlets to get in touch with us. You got Crawford Logistics and Associate.com on the website, Crawford Logistics and Associate. As far as Instagram, Crawford Logistics and Associate, at Facebook, and Crawford Logistics, and and TikTok. I mean, I'm sorry, Crawford. It's Crawford LA underscore at TikTok. So there's so many ways to get in touch with us. But like me said earlier, you can just DM us and we'll get you the information. Because like I said, what we're really trying to do is just continue to get it out there. Like what we do day to day, we're just having a conversation. That's really what it's about. I mean, that's what this cup about. Every time I be sipping out of it, be talking about let's talk. That's what that's about. So some of y'all that but like I said, also too, you'll see this. You'll be seeing this on our well on the oh god, I'm just lost train of thought, on the YouTube, Crawford Logistics and Associate. You can go to YouTube and you'll see us there. So you'll be seeing a lot of, so that way you can see a lot of our
Content.
content and stuff that we've been doing.
Yeah, they can
And
rewatch. Mhm.
everyone, yeah, hopefully there's information, will be, something you might need. Like I said, people that, just because I said we're talking about transportation, and really you think about it, I didn't even bring up transportation, but transportation is just tied to health care. So just like, someone that, might do lawn service, or someone that do, brick mason or whatever, somebody, or somebody that bake cookies, I don't know. But all of us will still have ties to have, insurance and things that we need to be able to, just to be able to, you know, continue to provide what we feel good about. Being employed, but self-employed. I mean, I love it.
Yeah, they can.
How you feel?
They'll be able to continue to be confident about being an entrepreneur, right? So
Yeah.
you won't have to worry about not having medical benefits or being afraid of the cost of the medical benefits, because they do give you a great discount just for applying for the medical benefits. So
Hmm.
you won't feel any concern about the simple fact that you're an entrepreneur and you have and having your own medical benefits, because a lot of people, when they work for corporate America, that's the number one thing why they will never leave their job.
Yeah, insurance.
And that's medical benefits.
Medical benefits, yep. And but like I said, it's now because that was before the Affordable Care Act, and
Yeah.
now the Affordable Care Act has
Yeah.
kind of been a little bit better. It's just like anything that's new, um, it has evolved over a period of time, and that's what and that's why I wanted to just us touch bases on it because when we had the call today, it just reiterated that all insurance companies, because think about the paperwork that we got. What was it from Selective Service? What they were saying? Remember the little plaque we got?
For
Remember?
being for
One
not
second.
having for not having any accidents.
Yeah, it was that was part of it, but that's part of the
No accidents and no I think it was on the job.
yeah, but that's part of
And
the workman
for
comp.
workman's comp. Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm
They
saying is
gave us
that
a letter and an award
mhm,
for the over the past, I think it was 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, being accident free
Yeah,
and being considered, I
so
forgot what the word they used, but one of the word was safety.
yeah,
And over
exactly.
the past 5 years, and yeah, they gave us an award.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the reason why I brought that up is because when you're, you know, which when you're a small business, there's so many different insurance you have to have, and claims. I think when she said claims, Trina, I think said claims. There's so many,
Thank you,
there's
Trish.
so many things that you have to have when it comes to, when you're self-employed, but never negate health insurance. And I did do that for a while, and so like I said, now on the exchange is so much easier. And so because when I went to the doctor, because now I feel better about myself, being able to just because I was like I'll be okay, and then and a lot of it was I just didn't want to pay that, but then finally when I went out and shopped and looked and I found something decent, um,
And
and
they
so
also
that's
they also have the same plans that you get for your job. They have Blue Cross Blue Shield.
yeah
They
they
have
do,
United Healthcare.
yeah
They have Kaiser. Those are the three major medical benefit providers that most companies use.
they do, and
And
you're
they
right.
have those, and they still giving you a discounted rate.
Exactly, because of the Affordable Care Act. I mean, really. Like I said, that's why I want, someone that, when you're self-employed, don't let that be a deterrent from you starting your business.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, when me and me get on here and talk, we just really try to have a conversation, letting you into our world, letting you into what we do day to day, just how things work behind the scenes, and then like I said, I'm an employee of Crawford Transportation. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like my wife is an employee of the company,
Mm-hmm.
but we have self-employed insurance,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually, as a husband and wife, we have separate insurance. So
Mm-hmm.
we, but we, but we, we understand that at this present moment that I'm not gonna say is might not, because I mean with a business, if you work in corporate America, it probably might be the difference in the two might be probably, and this is just my opinion, will probably be a little bit of probably the copay, and then maybe the at the very end deductible, because there'd be so many inside the plan. Depending on how big the corporation is, it has to be something as big as where you used to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to always it's going to minimize it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's still probably no more than about if 50 bucks to $100 a
Yeah.
week. I mean a month.
Mm-hmm.
If you're paying 400 for yourself now, self-employed, you might pay 250, 300 between the 400. You might pay $100 difference. But I guarantee you pretty much that deductible gonna be about around the same.
Yeah, it is.
And that's that's why I said my humble opinion.
Yeah, it is.
you know, I didn't think that it would
And you
be.
still don't have to pay co-pays for doctor visits and stuff like that. It just depends on the plan that you use. But it's basically
Got you,
the same. There's really not a lot of difference if you have corporate benefits or entrepreneurial benefits.
got you.
It's really
Well,
not that much of a difference. And I'm
got you.
from experience.
Okay, okay. Well, like I said, you know, we wanted to get on here and just really, just talk about health insurance and just try to encourage, but also, give you the what we do day to day at Crawford Transportation. But CLA is our platform, and Transportation Tuesday is where we just try to discuss things. But me and my wife are business owners. We definitely, and my wife has her own business as far as Crawford Naturals. So, and the thing about Crawford Naturals, I mean, that's her business. So she's
Hmm.
self-employed just like I am. What you about to
Yep.
say? Hmm?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Well,
plug.
yeah.
Thanks for the plug.
I gotta slide it in, man. You gotta slide it in. So, um, but anyway, so to everybody, family being on here live with us today, we sure appreciate it. I just want I know we was off last Tuesday. Had to just take a little break for a second. I was excuse me, um, been just been trying to make sure that get a little break in, and that was last week. But we're gonna get back to it. Look for the podcast coming soon. That's what we're gonna be doing, a lot of the podcasts and stuff, things that'll be for CLA and everything. So, but with that said, I mean, you got anything else left?
No, I'm good. That's it for me. Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you next time. Like I said, another day above ground is a good day, and peace, blessings.
Bye, y'all.
All right.